Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Bounce Back TV. Today, I want to talk a little bit about knocking that rust off and getting back into the gym after a long layoff. Or maybe it's your first time and you never even explored a fitness journey. If that sounds like you, stay tuned. I got 5 tips and tricks that are going to really help you out and get you back into the swing of things. Let's go. So the first thing I want to talk about is the routine. Get into a routine. Just start. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just get your butt in the gym, at the park, on the mat, wherever it's gonna be. I wouldn't worry too much about what exactly it is you're doing until you get at least 90 days of just getting to the gym. Showing up. I had a wise friend tell me once, showing up is 90% of life, and it's no different with the gym. So make sure you get there, make sure you show up in the first 90 days. It's really not gonna matter about the specifics of what you're training for, because you're gonna go from doing nothing to doing something, and that alone is gonna be enough progressive overload to see results. Now, maybe you're a little bit advanced and maybe you already have an idea of what your goals are. You know, there's certain ways to go about that. And sure, if you want to get a head start with that and direct your training and your nutrition towards your goal, then start that right away by all means. But I think the most important part is going to be showing up. Just get there. Get in the habit of going to the gym. Get in the habit of working out. Get in the habit of showing up. I'm telling you guys, 90% of life is really about showing up. Another thing you're going to want to concentrate in the first 90 days, the beginning of your journey, the beginning of getting back into it, is proper form and technique, because you don't want to get hurt, right? Who wants to get hurt going back into the gym with improper form, improper technique? That's a good way for injury, and that could be very discouraging, trying to get back in the swing of things, and then you get an injury. It's going to set you back. So make sure you guys are using the proper form and technique. But also, a great thing about this in this time in the beginning is to really concentrate on that mind-muscle connection. For the most part, if you know you're doing bench press, if you know you're doing push-up, then you should feel it in the pecs. So you want to make sure you're feeling that mind-muscle connection, even if you got to close your eyes and really concentrate on whatever it is, the muscle you're using, that you should be making that connection, especially in the beginning, because as you start to progress with more and more weight, you're definitely going to want to make sure you're using the proper form and technique, especially if you're specifically targeting a certain muscle. You want to optimize that and kind of target it and do that in the best way possible to really get the most out of your workout. So proper form and technique is definitely big. Also, guys, girls, women, ladies, men, don't overdo it. There's no need to overdo it, especially if this is your first time exploring your fitness journey or if you're getting back into it. And I don't know about y'all, I'm a little older. You know, our bodies don't heal the way we used to. And especially for those people who are used to maybe training at a higher level and an elite level, you think you're gonna pick up right where you left off. That's not gonna be the case. Please, I'm telling you, trust me, focus on the proper form and technique and not overdoing it. Not overdoing it, man. I have a story of a friend of mine, rest in peace. He was just getting back into working out, and we were doing this killer leg workout, and he wanted to show us that he could hang. He hung, he did the workout, but I'm telling you, the guy couldn't walk straight for like a week. And who wants to live like that? That's another thing that could be very discouraging, is like trying to go back into the gym and you're feeling all of that soreness, that pain. And it could be painful, especially if it's been a while. So don't overdo it, people. The fact that you're doing something, doing anything, is way better than doing nothing. And that's your progressive overload right there. And that's the essential way to build muscle, is to progressively overload your muscles and give it more and more weight and expose it to more and more stress so it could heal itself and begin to grow bigger muscles. But it's deeper than that, right? There's more benefits to come with working out than just muscles and looking good. But that's a video for another day. Also, people, and this is, I still to this day overlook it and don't do enough, is you're gonna wanna make sure you're stretching. This is another thing that could prevent injury. And also, you want to get the full range of motion. You want to be flexible so you can lengthen the muscle as far as it can go, and then hopefully build a stronger, bigger muscle. Before your workout, you're going to want to make sure that you're doing your dynamic stretches. You're moving, you know what I mean? As opposed to static, your stationary stretches you're going to want to do after to really stretch that muscle out. But, you know, the dynamic stretching before you work out is very essential. And it also brings me to my 5th point, which is a proper warm-up, people. You want to make sure you're warming up properly. My whole theory is always to kind of already break a sweat before I even touch touch a weight, I want to already be sweating. The way I look at it is like, you want those joints, you want those ball bearings, you want them greased up, you want them lubed up. So when you do put weight behind that, it's going to prevent the injury. So make sure you're getting a proper warm up. Like I said, I want to be sweating before I even touch a weight, whether that's with some good dynamic stretching. You could do jump rope. Hitting the bag, the punching bag is a great way to warm up. So guys, I mean, and these are gonna be a little bit more helpful the older we get, right, guys? The older you're older than 35, you're older than 40, you know, you're gonna definitely wanna make sure you're getting your stretching in and not overdoing it, and that also brings me back to number 3, which I skipped out on overdoing a little bit, is you want to make sure you're getting the proper rest. You want to make sure you're getting the proper rest in between workout sessions. You're not going to want to do back-to-back of the same muscle groups right away. You want to make sure you're getting your proper rest in between. So the first 90 days, me personally, what I'll do, at least for the first week, I may do 3 days of full body workouts, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, take the weekend off, maybe a little bit of cardio, get back into it, and then maybe I'll do a different split. I'll do an upper body, lower body, day off split, upper body, lower body, day off. And that's the week right there. And just kind of easing myself back into it, you know, feeling how sore your muscles are. You don't want to be too sore to go back into the gym, because you could do damage. You could pull things, and the older we get, the more likely these things are going to happen. So guys, if this is content that you're interested in, if you want to see more content like this, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and drop a comment. Talk about what questions you may have for me that I can answer. If I have the answers, I'll give them to you. If not, we can work them out together, guys. On that note, remember, it is what it is. Bounce Back TV, and I'm out of here. Peace. Hey guys, are you a fitness fanatic? Are you a workout warrior? Or do you just like getting in a good workout every now and then? Guys, if you're a local influencer, if you have a local business, are you a local trainer? If there's any way that I can help over here at Bounce Back TV, that we could collaborate, I would love for you to hit me up, and let's see where this thing goes, guys.